Hello and welcome to today's live session here at Happy Fabric. My name is Jamie, and if you don't already know us, at Happy Fabric we specialise in heat presses, heat transfer vinyl and heat transfers. So everything you need for heat printing and craft we do here, including cutting machines and accessories as well. But today we're here to talk all about our lovely auto-open HappyPress 4 machines. So today we're going to cover the basic features of a HappyPress 4, the differences between auto-open and a manual open press, and also do a live demo as well with the machine just behind me. So at the moment we do have a really exciting offer on our auto-open HappyPress 4s. And that is every HappyPress 4 auto open we sell, we will be giving away a free springtime vinyl bundle. So when you buy an auto open press and add it to your cart, this will automatically be added in for free with you. So this is a combination of Happy Flock, which is a flocked vinyl, and also Happy Flex, which is smooth to the fabric. So you know when you get your press, you'll have lots of projects to make straight off the bat. So definitely do take advantage of that offer if you're looking to buy a heat press. So let's start with the basics today in why would you get a heat press? What can you use a HappyPress for? So a HappyPress is used predominantly for HTV, heat transfers, sublimation, whatever you like really. Its highest temperature is 221 degrees, so there's really no limit to what you can do with these machines. It also can print onto a thickness of up to 18 millimeters. So if you're doing things like coasters or even certain thicknesses of wood, you can get those under there as well. So it does have an ever so slightly wobbly top plate, which means that it does always have a correct and even pressure because it's able to center itself under whatever is under the press. So we have a range of HappyPress 4 machines and they come in 3 different colors. So you can see them behind me. They come in pink and turquoise and of course white as well. So there's no difference in price for the different colors. It's just completely up to you and your personal style. And it is one of the features that makes the Happy Presses so popular is that they come in these stunning color options. They also come in 2 different sizes. So the presses further to the back, these 2 are our A4 size. And then you've got the biggest press, which is the A3 just next to me here. So all Happy Presses, whether they are auto open or manual, come with some really, really great key features. And those are the pull-out drawer. So as you can see on the HappyPress 4s, there's these nice little handles under here. You can pull the drawer all the way out and back under again. So this is great for a number of reasons, including that the heat plate here, your hands, especially if you're working with a more detailed vinyl design, are never too close to the heat. It also means that rather than just putting something under there, you can thread your t-shirts onto the bottom plate because you can get all the way around it, which pulls the fabric slightly to the side for a more accurate placement of your design. So that's a really great feature that you don't see on a lot of graph presses. And then it also has the digital interface at the top. So this is where you can set your temperature and your timer to a really, really precise degree. So you can set your timer to the exact second and you can set your temperature to the exact degree. So I can't show you the top of the press obviously today, but I will show you just quickly what it looks like at the top. So you can see here, this is the digital interface that you have. And it's really, really simple to use. So what you've got here is you've got the temperature and the timer that you can set. And then you've got a mode button, which moves you through setting the different bits up, and then just a plus and a minus. So this is really handy, especially if you're going between different types of heat transfer vinyl, for example. So our Happy Flex vinyl goes down at 150, and our Happy Flock, which is a bit thicker, goes down at 165. And all you have to do is simply press the mode button and change your temperature and timer up slightly. So that is really, really good. So far you've got your pull-out drawer and the adjustable temperature and timer. And then what's really special about these machines as well is that you can adjust the pressure. So this black wheel here, all you have to do is turn it a quarter of a turn to change the pressure higher or lower. It's got a lot more movement in it than that, and that is, as I said before, because you can put lots of different things under there. For example, this jumper would be it would need slightly less pressure, because it is thicker. And this t-shirt I've got under here is quite thin, so you can adjust the pressure according to whatever you're making. And that really gives you the freedom to move between tote bags, jumpers, even coasters, things like that. So you can make a whole range of things really easily with literally just having to adjust the pressure by a few turns each time. So those are the basic functions, and this is what really sets a heat press apart from an iron, because to use things like transfers, sublimation and HTV, you're going to need pressure, temperature and time, and the HappyPress 4 can do this to a very, very exact degree. You'll get a higher level of application, and also it takes the effort out of the process for you. For example, with an iron, you may be able to apply HTV and things like that, but you never know if you're getting that exact and centralized pressure. You don't know if you're getting the perfect temperature as well, because a plate of an iron can be inconsistent around the edges. Also, it's a bit of a strain on the arms when you have to hold it down yourself. So whether you've got a manual or an auto open press, the HappyPress 4 takes the pressure literally out of your hands. So you pop the plate down, and then once your timer is up, it will beep. If you've got a manual press, you'll need to lift it up. If you've got an auto open, it will do that all by itself. So I'll just show you now the auto open. So as I said, you set the timer. It will still beep if it's an auto open, but it will just jump up by itself. So we'll just let that finish. There we go. So it did a beep and then it came straight back up. So what are the benefits of using an auto open HappyPress as opposed to a manual press? And this is really simple to answer actually, because it is about preference, but at the same time, if you are working in a busy environment, if you're running a business, for example, or if you're working around pets, children, it's just extra peace of mind and also takes even more effort out of the process. For example, if the door knocks, if you've got to answer the phone, attend to a child or a pet, you know that your press is going to open by itself and you don't have to worry about anything overcooking or anything like that. There's no dramas, you know that's going to open for you. It also means you can get yourself ready with your next design. So it's a lot more time efficient as well, because while the press is doing its thing, you can prepare your next t-shirt, you could be cutting out your vinyl, you could be cutting out your transfer, whatever you need to do to get your next project ready. And you know once the press is done, it's just going to open up by itself. So it's one of those features that once you do have it, you really can't live without it. So it is really, really special, and I would 100% recommend, if you're going for a press, to get all of the features you can, so that when you do grow your business or you get more into heat printing, you've already got everything built in that you could possibly want. So as I said, the Auto Open Press is available for both the A4 and the A3 models. So depending on how big your designs usually are, or even the space you've got available in your workspace, definitely something to consider whether you want an A3 or an A4. But I'm going to be demonstrating on the A3 press today. So in terms of aesthetic differences as well with the Auto Open, there's not much really visually that you can see that's different, but behind the pressure adjuster, there is a round silver magnet, and that is the Auto Open, when you order the HappyPress, it will come already set up with the auto open. So you don't have to attach anything or fiddle with anything. It's already there for you and it will do the job straight out of the box. So today I wanted to give you a quick demo, and to do so, I'm going to use some of our Happy Fabric transfers, which is where you can turn photos, artwork, anything really into ultra color transfers, which just go straight under a heat press and peel off. There's no weeding involved and you can get such good quality of detail. So I'll just show you some of the transfers that I've got. So I've got this lovely sunflower design there. And then I've got, like I said, you can get loads of different colors in these. And then there's a picture of my cat. And I've got a Happy Fabric logo as well. And another sunflower. Very flowery mood today. So under the press already, I've threaded on a t-shirt. So all I did for this was I pulled out the drawer, threaded the t-shirt on, popped it back under. So what I'm going to do, and what you should always do when heat printing, either with a press or an iron, is to pre-press the textile that you're using. And that just gets rid of any creases or any moisture that might be hiding in the fabric that might impact how well your vinyl or transfers apply. Because remember, the bottom layer is like an adhesive. So if there's any water hiding in there from where you've stored the clothing or anything else, or even creases, that could impact the vinyl from sticking properly. So I'll just pop that down and give that its time to pre-press. Choose a transfer. It's always the hardest part. I never know what to use. They're all so good. I'll go for let's go for the sunflower. So this is my sunflower transfer. I'm going to pop that there. And then what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to get some release paper. So we also sell this in packs of A4 and A3 on our website. And this simply goes between the heated plate and the design under the heat press. And that just protects everything during the process. I would definitely recommend using release paper, or even grease-proof paper would work from your kitchen with your press, especially if it's auto open, as you've got the top plate springing up and you don't want your design to move. So I just pop that under. And then this is a heat transfer. So I've got the press set to 145 degrees for 12 seconds. It's just going to count that down for me. And then spring up. And that is it. So like I said, it really takes the effort completely away from the process every single time. So all I've had to do is place something and then move the release paper and then just literally peel away that top layer. And what's really lovely about these transfers as well is they're so high quality that when you move the carrier sheet from the top, it's even more vibrant than it was. So I'll just show you. So that is properly in. And as you can see, this is a live demonstration. So the auto open really did its job. That came straight off in a warm peel as well. So I'm just going to pop this back under the press. So all you do to thread a t-shirt, as I said, you can get all the way around this pull-out drawer, which is so handy. Just pop it back on like that. Again. Okay. So that was our first demo, and that was using a heat transfer. Like I said, what's really good about these presses is you can use them for whatever you're working on. All you've got to do is change the temperature. So I'm going to go up now to 150. Yep, and then I'm going to go to 120, 10 seconds, because that is for our Happy Glitter vinyl, which I've got a roll of just here. So this is quite a nice Happy Fabric sparkly kind of turquoise colour. I'm just going to grab some scissors so that I can cut a bit more of an exciting shape out for you. So along with the heat presses, a lot of people, when they're working with vinyl, do invest in a cutting machine as well, which we'll be looking at in a live session in just a few weeks, actually, whether you need a cutting machine, benefits of those and how they work. So definitely join us for that as well. So if you're working with heat transfers, that was the sunflower I just used, you don't need a cutting machine even, you just upload your artwork, we can send you the sheet of transfers and then you just press them on using the heat press. So again, there's lots of different things you can use the heat press for, and it really, really is all about preference. So just cut I said it was going to be a more exciting shape, I lied, it's literally just a square. So the same process, all I'm going to do is I'm going to give the t-shirt a quick pre-press and then pop it down. And then this is set to a 10-second timer now at 150 degrees for the glitter vinyl. Wait for that to jump up. Perfect. And then I'm going to pull out the drawer. So remember, if I had a more delicate design, this would be ideal. We also sell thermotape under accessories on our website as well, which is really, really handy, especially when you're getting started with your heat press, because it holds your designs in place, but it doesn't actually transfer onto the t-shirt or whatever you're using. So that's really handy as well, because I know I'm always knocking things slightly out of place. So I'm going to pop that just there. And then under it goes. Again, release paper on top or greaseproof paper, and then the press just goes down. So with the Happy Presses, you'll know when you've got the right pressure because you should be able to close it and open it with just 2 fingers. It should click nicely, firmly into place. You should never be slamming the press down. A lot of people think that the higher the pressure, the better the application. And this is so not true. So I'm going to give that a few seconds just to cool down a little bit. The shiny carrier is a little bit warm. And then I'll peel off the glitter and show you how that looks. So again, for anybody that's just joining, we're looking at the HappyPress 4 heat presses today. They come in A4 and they come in A3, 3 different color options with the option to add on the auto open feature. So I'm just going to peel the glitter now. Glitter is one of my favorites. I don't know if you can hear this, but it's so satisfying. And what's nice about Happy Glitter vinyl as well, it's got the crushed glitter effect, but it's not messy. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So it's got a beautiful glittery, sparkly finish, but none of the glitter falls off. So unlike when you change into certain items of clothing and they've got glitter falling off them and you're finding glitter for weeks, that does not happen with the Happy Glitter vinyl. So those are really, really fun to work with. As you can see, the heat press really done its job. It's completely in there. It was so quick. It worked first time. The auto open opened. And again, this is a live demo just to show you that it's not a trick or anything like that. The auto opens auto open, the vinyl goes on, and so did the transfers as well. Let me just change my camera. Sorry about this. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. My camera just seemed to die on us, but we will carry on. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to have a quick look for any comments and questions now that we've finished our demo. So do you just put the t-shirt underneath it? So yes, with the HappyPress 4s, you can just pop your t-shirt underneath it. So there's a lot of ways that you can thread the machine, and that includes just popping it on like that. Or like I said, you can thread the t-shirt, which is quite nice to do actually, because it spreads everything out so that you can put your design on a little bit clearer. But again, you don't have to thread every item that goes underneath it. For example, you could do pencil cases, you could do coasters, which obviously will just sit straight on the plate and straight under. So let's have a look at the comment. So what is the maximum temperature that you can set it to? So the maximum temperature that the HappyPress 4s will go to is 221 degrees, which is absolutely perfect and well above heat transfer vinyl and that kind of thing. Why do you use greaseproof paper? So you use my sheet of greaseproof paper, literally just to sit between the vinyl and transfers and the heated plate, just to protect everything really, and especially important if you're layering as well, because you can put more than one layer of vinyl on, that you cover the designs you've just pressed as well to protect those. So what colours does it come in? So again, you've got 3 lovely colour options. Let me get out the way of the other one. So you've got the pink and the white and the turquoise. You can see more pictures of these on the website as well, and you can also see them on our social media and our YouTube in action. The lighting in here right now is not doing it justice as I'm using a webcam, but they are stunning. So why would I use an auto open? So I think these questions are coming more from the beginning of the live, but an auto open, the main reasons for me personally would be if you are making a lot of projects, you're working in a busy environment, just to take the effort out of the process. I think that's what a heat press really should do, and an auto open is that extra step towards not having to do anything really, apart from pop the design on and we're ready to go. So, don't have a Cricut, can I still use them? Absolutely. As I said, you don't have to have a cutting machine to heat print. You can cut by scissors, you can use transfers, sublimation. You don't have to have a cutting machine, but then in a couple of weeks, we're going to be covering cutting machines and accessories and bits like that if you're interested in finding out more. So is that vinyl? So I'm not sure at which point you are referring to, but let me just go back to the t-shirt. So this sunflower here, that is a heat transfer that we sell at happyfabrictransfers.co.uk. There's a lot more information about these on our social media and on the website itself. And then this one here, yes, so this is vinyl. That is our Happy Glitter Heat Transfer Vinyl, but we have over 300 colours on our website, including glitters, we've got iridescent, we've got smooth, flocked, everything. So, are the coloured ones more expensive? This is a really good question. I should have mentioned the price, absolutely. So for the A4 HappyPress manual, that is £360. To add on the auto open makes it £425 for the A4 HappyPress auto open. So that's £425. And then moving up to the A3 presses, they are £435 for a manual version or £495 for an auto open. So this is absolutely incredible, especially considering it's got some of those premium features for a heat press, like the pull-out drawer, adjustable pressure. They look fantastic too. So £495 is an absolute steal for an auto open press that really has all those features of a huge industrial press. So that's the pricing. And like I said, we've also got the offer on at the moment where you get your free springtime bundle with an auto open press. So definitely take advantage of that because that's going to last for a few more weeks. And that's good that I've covered that because the next question was if we had any offers for the press. Can I do aprons under this? Absolutely, you can put whatever you like under the press. Would recommend testing materials if you're not sure. You can always message us as well. We do use these presses day in, day out in the studio, and we've probably tried anything you can think of. So we've done bath towels, bath mats, picnic blankets, everything. So yes, you can absolutely put lots of different projects under this, including aprons. So where do you ship? We ship to the UK as we are Happy Fabric UK. There's also a German version of us where you can ship to other places as well. So do get in touch if you've got any questions about that. But predominantly, yes, UK. I love the HappyPress 4 so much. Thank you very much. And are there other reviews we can see? Absolutely, yes, there are. So I'm just going to pop in the comments a link to the press that I was using today, a review from that. A lovely customer that's actually got 2 HappyPresses. So loved it so much she's got 2. So pop that in the comments for you to use. So how do you know what pressure to set it at? So this is not a one size fits all, unfortunately, but it's so easy once you know how to set the pressure. I said, the pressure wheel is here, and you only want to turn it a quarter turn each time to go higher or lower. A lot of people think you have to turn it all the way up or all the way down to get the right pressure, to get a high or a low pressure, but you really don't. You'll know when it's at the right pressure because it will be auto-opening and it won't feel kind of too clunky to put down or too light to pull up. So you adjust the pressure according to your project, which is why we can't give you a one-size-fits-all, because you might be pressing a thick jumper, or you might be pressing a thinner t-shirt, or even a coaster, something like that. So all you do is adjust it a quarter turn each time, so you've got the perfect pressure. There's a video of this on our YouTube as well called How to Set Up Your HappyPress 4, where we show you a kind of more in-depth, more zoomed in version of each step of setting the pressure. But definitely do get in touch if you have any more questions on setting the pressure. As I said, it's really easy to set once you know how. We have a couple more questions. So what's your site called? So we have two sites. Our main site is happyfabric.co.uk, nice and simple. And that's where we sell our heat transfer vinyl, happy presses, accessories, everything like that. And then we've also got our happyfabrictransfers.co.uk. And that is where you can buy Happy Fabric heat transfers, which I'm wearing some of today. So this is a transfer right here. And then we've also demonstrated one as well. So, got any more questions? I think that is it. The only other question we've got is what's the press? But I think we've more than covered that today on HappyPress 4s. So as I said, I demonstrated today on the A3 Auto Open in white, but we've also got the A4 options. They all come in manual or auto open in a variety of colours, so pink, turquoise or white, which is totally personal preference. So thank you so much for joining us today. If you do have any more questions about the HappyPress 4 machines, please do go to our website. There's lots of information on the pages, including customer reviews. We've also got lots of videos of us demonstrating them on our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, even TikTok. But you could also get in touch with us via social media or by emailing sales@happyfabric.co.uk as well. So I hope that's been really helpful for everybody to see the press in action. Do take advantage of our offer. Like I said, when you add an auto open press to your basket, it will automatically add your free vinyl bundle for you. So happy crafting, everybody, and I hope this has been informative for you all, and we will see you next week for another live stream.